But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' handheld. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls abusing so my nigga ride. Out here switching sides. Costing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they soul not showing. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he ain't spelled forgiveness, I'm wondering your seven victim house free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there no walls. I ain't kissing ass in the shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars the end and she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they need it back to drive horsepower. Steven punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these is stunning. Ain't me like Jesus functions. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat a peanut butter with your family. They ugly. You can keep your cousin. Most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I seen your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beam and bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold if God calls.
Thank you. No, fuck. I was so proud of you for like a whole second. There was a whole entire second of being proud right there. And then you did the
Did I
fucking
make
Ben
myself-
and that thing.
Did I make
You fuck.
Did I make myself a
You're
Urban
disgusting,
Dictionary
huh?
account?
I don't know, did you?
Well, it's Cart is for stuff if you want to buy on there. I thought Cart was.
You
like
can
my
buy
username.
stuff on Urban
Well,
Dictionary?
yeah, they have mugs and stuff that you can have the word of whatever you're looking up put on stuff,
That's kind of awesome.
right?
We should get our names, the Urban Dictionary of each of our names, and get like our name and the definition on a mug.
I fucking forgot I had this whole camera set up different yesterday.
Hose.
Who said that? Oh,
And
Gee, I
boats,
wonder
boats, hose and boats.
boats and hose.
Hose and boats, boats and hose.
I'm saying it backwards.
Creighton, before we get going,
Charlie, what is it? What's the weather today?
the last Anderson County weather is in Texas. And the weather there is 61 degrees.
It is 69 degrees here earlier.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I said
Nice.
nice while we were
Yeah.
driving by a sign. And Kayla's like, the fuck are you talking about? Because it changed to the time real
Nice.
quick. Because it was a Founders Bank sign.
The precipitation, you guessed it,
Is
1% again.
doesn't rain much in Texas.
I mean,
does it?
yeah, but how is there one? How do they make that measurement? How is there 1% of precipitation in Anderson? Do they just have a big blanket up in the sky, and like see what part of it got wet? And how do we know it was rain? How do we not know a cloud just floated through the blanket? I don't understand how they're measuring 1% of precipitation.
Charlie, we're not meteorologists.
I understand that, but I
We're
don't
not
understand
paid
it.
to know. We just accept the facts.
The
That's all
humidity was 74% in Anderson, Texas. The wind was 1 mile per hour. Anyway, the weather there looks nice for the next week. I'm just mad. I don't get precipitation. I don't get how they measure things. I'm upset. I'm just sad and upset and upset and I'm sad. I'm
You
sad and I'm sad and I'm upset and I'm sad.
You don't want to know what the Urban Dictionary word of the day is?
What? No, I don't. I don't like that we do this and you've taken over and you've started to do it every single podcast. What? Just tell me.
It's finish. Finish in Urban Dictionary means come.
Let's go, Urban Dictionary. Kimberly, I'm sorry.
Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
No.
I finished in her. this
Please get finished on a mug from Urban Dictionary.
This definition was last updated December 7th, 2019.
It's almost been a year. No. Yeah, it's almost been a year.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a picture of Texas, and it's separated into counties, and Texas is weird. Like the whole like square part at the top.
Yeah.
All
Yes,
of that going down is like every county is literally like a grid section of squares. It's just a bunch of square counties.
Well,
And
they
then
do
all of
have
a sudden,
square-
it becomes this like fucking crazy like mosaic tile art like going in a big curve of different shapes and sizes all over the place.
Well, they do have square dancing in Texas, so I mean it makes sense. What?
I
You hate?
I just hate. It's fantastic, to be honest. Language of origin. You should see Dallas voting district. I'm not. You're not gonna make me talk about politics today, Chris. Fuck you.
I just want to.
Oh, and Chris, by the way, your lettuce thing. Sorry, but iceberg lettuce is on the way out.
Is it?
Apparently.
I don't believe that. We have a lot of. I work in a grocery store.
America
We
has
have a lot
lost
of
its
people
taste.
buy-
Well, we live in South Carolina. America has lost its taste for iceberg lettuce, and what that means is, not that it's dying or going away, just that in the last 30 years, iceberg lettuce went from by far number one, the most sold leaf like green in America, to now it is getting closer and closer to a lot of others, including romaine and kale and all these other leafy greens that are starting to take over. And iceberg lettuce is slowly but surely disappearing. Hold on, I agreed with that. You said except iceberg. Wait,
You know
Am I
what
done?
though?
no, I am.
There's some things I'm like, do we really need to talk about this?
Oh, lettuce is good unless it's iceberg. I'm sorry, I read that backwards. Never mind, Chris. We agree. We agree with each other. I wasn't trying to be political, but it's hilariously bad. Yeah, it's pretty.
Lettuce is getting pretty political.
How is lettuce getting political?
I don't know. I think it's got to do with the political climate is why it's going away. Things just haven't been the same since Clinton left office.
Why are you the way you are?
I mean, like, seriously though, if you look at the way people use
Do you don't tell me you're about to say the word seriously and defend lettuce going away because of politics?
I mean, granted, I was making a joke there, but like,
but now you've heard yourself and thought, you know
Well-
what? I can turn my nonsense into something real probably if I keep talking about
but
it.
like, politics really does influence the way people buy shit. I mean, like,
Yes,
you know?
sure. When was the last time anybody said shit about lettuce?
It's not about saying it; it's the implication, Charlie.
It's the implication.
Yeah.
The population of Anderson County, Texas is 58,000. Sorry.
That's a lot. That's
Shut the fuck up.
That's almost.
But of 2000, as of 2010. Yeah, I'm very annoyed by. Wait,
That's halfway to
the
100,000.
shitliner has come to port. Well. Only lettuce I eat is in a salad. I hate it on sandwiches, burgers. It's really,
love it
I
on
like it on
sandwiches.
burgers.
I love it on burgers. I love it in salads. Hell, I'll eat lettuce. I'll eat a head of lettuce right now. Not iceberg lettuce, I guess, because you know it's on the way out. As far as lettuce trends go, where
don't
is
think
he
it's bad.
getting that information? By the way, like what publication is like?
It's Bloomberg. He's getting it off
Bloomberg?
just statistics of things being sold.
That's the drink talk. What drink?
I'm a no veggie person when it comes to sandwiches. Really?
Oh, he just like meat and then some bread. Bread is
I mean, that leaves a
technically
lot of stuff.
vegetable.
You still have no, it's not. It's a grain. It's not the same. That's not what that
It's
is.
made from a plant. Anything made from a plant's a vegetable.
That's not true. There are fruit.
Except for fruit. So bread is either a fruit or
Spinach sometimes, that's it. I like spinach a lot on
Wheat's
sandwiches.
basically a vegetable, and then like the
No,
normal.
It isn't.
Then the normal bread.
If wheat is basically a vegetable, then so are fucking trees. Wood is a vegetable.
Hear me-
This desk is a vegetable.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Wood is technically a vegetable.
No,
Because
it
it doesn't-
technically isn't a
doesn't-
fucking vegetable.
It doesn't have seeds on the inside.
That doesn't mean I don't. This monitor doesn't have seeds on the inside. It's not a fucking
No,
vegetable.
but it's made out of plastic. Plastic's derived from oil, which came from dinosaurs. So technically, it's made out of meat.
Carbon, not meat.
Everything's got carbon in it. You're like, oh, this thing has atoms in it. Yeah, no shit.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
But
I love tossing a good salad. Yeah, you do.
Wheat's basically a vegetable, and then like like the non-wheat bread, like the white bread, that's a fruit because it's got brighter colors.
No, it's got white. It doesn't have brighter color.
White is a bright color.
White isn't a color at all.
White's
White
a-
and black are not colors.
Well, it's got a light brown texture.
That's
on
not.
The
That's
outside.
the opposite of racist. I am getting attacked. I saw the lettuce article. Spinach sometimes a hit. Wonder Bread Nazi. Yes, Wonder Bread Nazi was a great. I remember that. That was funny. I mean, weed brownies. You
Wonder
can
Bread-
get your veggies in.
Wonder Bread's the same as a tomato. Is it a fruit? Is it a vegetable? Nobody really knows.
Except that they do.
I mean,
It's a grain.
tomatoes?
You said white bread.
No, I said tomatoes. I said.
What?
I said. Wonder Bread is basically like a tomato. Is it a fruit? Is it a vegetable? Nobody really knows. There's a bunch of-
Tomato? No, we know that a tomato is a fruit. We know that.
No.
Yes.
No.
No, it's true.
Is it a fruit?
Yes.
No, I don't like that. It's a vegetable. They use it in vegetable soup. It doesn't make any damn sense.
That don't mean shit. People put spinach in fruit smoothies. That doesn't mean spinach is a fruit all of a sudden.
I don't know. Is it?
No, it isn't. It's a leaf. It's a vegetable. God damn it. I hate everybody. I hate you. I hate
leaves
you. I
don't
hate
have seeds. though,
everyone here
Charlie.
except for Chris.
Charlie. Leaves don't have seeds though. They have spores.
No. No, they don't.
Wait, what did I say?
You said spores.
Oh, I meant mushrooms have spores.
What does that have to do with anything? What are you drinking? Is that a
Is
Four Loko?
No, it's an energy drink.
It says 4 on it. That's a Four Loko. You. Yeah, it's probably. You know what? It probably technically is.
It's for energy, Charlie.
Right. Banana is a vegetable. How dare you? Haha, suck it, all of you. There's no fruit in Fruit Loops.
Exactly. See, he gets what I'm saying.
No, you're not saying anything that makes any sense.
But Fruit Loops don't have.
Yeah,
seeds.
you're right. That's
So
true.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that not being a vegetable.
It's not a vegetable because it's not a fucking vegetable. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Just like grits. Grits are technically just
I
vegetables.
put 4 of them in my ass at a time.
4 grains.
Fruit Loops? I'm currently practicing for 5. Okay, well, I don't even want to know what you
Oh,
do
he's
with
talking about
banana. Oh,
bananas.
bananas. Oh,
Bananas.
my God.
Bananas. I don't even know what a banana
It's a
is.
fruit.
Is it a fruit?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I figured it was a fruit, but it's like, it's so pasty. And it's like, it's almost glue.
What?
I don't like bananas.
Like,
Yeah. Like, it just is very
But
pasty and
I get not
squishy.
liking them, but glue?
Glue's like a paste. And that bananas
Yes.
are also like a paste.
No, they're not.
No,
What?
have you never had like a really squishy banana? It's almost like a pasty substance.
Yeah, that means
But
it's
like
fucking
a moist,
rotten.
like a like a moist pasty.
Eat a good banana, you freak. What the fuck
Is that
you
your
ta-
pickup line for me?
Sure. This man was confused by a lobby. Pay no attention to his rambles. You're right. Were you here last night by any
No, I told her about it when we were at Applebee's.
Yeah, okay.
earlier.
My man thought the lobby. He thought the other restaurant was.
They
you
had
were
a
astounded.
restaurant, a fancier restaurant in the back of a restaurant. Yeah, see?
Creighton thought the lobby was a restaurant, and the restaurant was a better restaurant.
Look.
You said something yesterday, Copenhagen, that was like amazing. I forget what the
Look,
quote was.
it was just like what happens when you go in the back of a Dollar Tree or a Dollar General. I mean, when you go into the back of a Dollar General, there's another Dollar General already being built.
No, there isn't.
They're like cells. They build and then expand and separate.
They're not like cells. It's like mitosis. Cells do a lot of shit.
Gesundheit.
Mitosis is the
Gesundheit.
process that you're talking about with. You fucking stop it. Fucking caveman. That's what I'm saying.
That's meiosis. I was watching The Office today.
I'm sure you were.
And it was the casino night episode, and they were talking about giving to charities. And then he's like, I'm going to give it to the Afghanis with AIDS. And you're like, do you mean the aid for Afghanistan? No. That's a shoal. And they're like, and Jim goes, come on, guys, it's the Afghanistan Annies.
Be back in a bit. Gonna watch Alb in the semis of this tourney. Okay, wish him luck for me. Tell him the podcast wishes him luck.
Tell him I said good luck as well.
That's what I said. That's what I meant by saying the
What,
podcast.
you're going to say good luck for both of us?
Yeah, I did.
You can't do that.
It's
That's
too
like
bad.
if you made
It's
a
too bad 'cause I
Christmas
did.
card.
Yeah,
Without
and you
my
think
consent.
bread is a vegetable. You fucking crazy person.
Bread is a vegetable.
You put a piece of bread in the toaster and you get toasted. Tell me that's a goddamn
Except
vegetable.
for the light color bread. That's a fruit. You can toast vegetables.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying if you look at a piece of toast and tell me it's a vegetable, I'm going to tell you you're a liar. Bread isn't a vegetable. You
Yeah.
fucking caveman.
Fish is basically a vegetable too.
Okay, Ron. Except for fish. Fish is only for sport. Fish is practically a vegetable. God, I love that show. He's in The West Wing.
Is he? Who
Yep.
is he in the West Wing?
He plays. He's not like a main character, but there's like an episode where the people in the West Wing are dealing with like shit that they consider lesser than what the government should be worried about, and it's like this fish and game dispute about wolves in I want to say Alaska, and they're like, this wolf covered this much space, and we
Oh,
need
he
to
said
reintroduce wolves. Well, I love Albion.
Yeah, Albion's nice.
And they're trying to reintroduce wolves to a certain part of Alaska or something, and they're like trying to get like funding for it. And Ron is like the guy. Nick Offerman is playing the guy who's like the parks guy, like the guy at Fish and Game, and he's like, okay, well, how much is this gonna cost? And they're like, $18 billion. And they go, just get the fuck out of here. They're like, what are you talking about? Are you serious? And they're like, yeah, we're dead serious. The wolves need to be reintroduced. It's ridiculous. It's so funny. And I watch it and I'm like, this is how him and Rob Lowe met. And that's why Rob Lowe is on Parks and Recreation. Like, I was like, look at all the things intertangling. Dude, the guy who plays Charlie, that's Sam from Holes. That's the guy from the other show you watch.
Wait, what?
That's Sam from Holes. The guy who's like, I can fix that. That's him. That's Charlie.
Oh, you mean Gus from Psych?
Yes.
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 Wait, he's Charlie?
He's Charlie in West Wing.
Are you sure? That didn't look like him.
Well, he's younger. It's 20
Hold
years
on.
ago, Charlie.
Hold on.
Or 20 years ago. His name is
Sam in, or no, it's not Sam in Holes. What's his
Yeah,
name?
it is. His name's Sam in Holes.
What's his name? Oh, I know it's Sam in Holes, but what's his name in West Wing?
Charlie. Sam.
West Wing. Charlie Young.
Mm-hmm.
It is him.
I know.
His hair is so much darker.
God damn it. He's a smart ass in West Wing, like to the president.
He's
his body man.
He's a smartass and
And all of the things he does, really.
a lot of
He's great in the West Wing. He's phenomenal. Elizabeth Moss is in the West Wing. It took me a second, and I was like, wait, because I love Elizabeth Moss, and I was like, how the fuck are you in this show? And I didn't know about it. She plays Peggy on Mad Men, and she's the main character of Handmaid's Tale as well. Peggy in Mad Men is one of the greatest characters in any television show ever, period, in history.
That's true.
How do you know? You didn't watch Mad Men?
No. I just.
Then
mean,
why'd you
like,
agree?
I wasn't.
You're just agreeing to agree.
I wasn't saying that about what you were saying. I was looking at her picture,
Who?
Elizabeth Moss. Because
Yeah.
you say names sometimes, and I have no idea who it is.
Mhm.
And she's in what else?
She's in West Wing. She's in Mad Men. She's in Handmaid's Tale. She's in Us, that movie by Jordan Peele. She's in.
Who is she in Us?
She's the white friend.
The mom?
Yes, the white girl friend.
Oh.
I
You've
didn't
seen
watch
Us.
No, I didn't. I just know she's like the
It's
friend.
kind of a scary movie.
Yeah.
For you.
And not
For
like,
you?
and I heard it was like not a good scary movie either. Like it wasn't a good movie.
I liked Us. It was a
I
good
heard
scary
from-
movie to me.
Well,
Who'd
not
you
not
hear
a
from?
good scary movie. A good movie that's scary. Like I heard that it's not like great, but I don't know. I mean, I heard it
It's
from.
very like.
I heard it from my horror movie friends and from a few other friends that just like watching scary movies, like to see if they're good. And I heard it from a lot of people that they just didn't
It's
like
not
it.
bad. It's just. It's very. It's not Get Out. And
That's
I
what
feel
I was literally
feel
about
like,
to say. I heard it was not Get Out.
I feel like a lot of people went into that movie thinking it was going to be as good as Get Out, and like Get Out was like such a like catching lightning in a bottle thing.
the thing
it's
that I
like-
hated about it is that like I watched the trailer for Us like 50 times. I thought it was gonna be amazing, and
It
then,
is,
but then
it's
it also
amazing
looks
in its
too
own
scary
way.
for me. Like it looks like it's way scarier than Get Out.
It's definitely like.
Because
so
Get Out's
Us-
like a scary movie, air quotes, like it's a horror movie, I guess, but
Get-
it doesn't have like a bunch of like scary moments. You
Get
know?
Out
Only,
is
like one.
very suspenseful, and this is
Mhm.
suspenseful in a different way. Like the very first. Have you seen Us, Kyle? Have you seen Us? Not Us, like me and him, but the movie. Oh, okay. So there's like the very big. I'm gonna describe. Do you care?
Copenhagen.
Do you care about spoilers for this movie?
I don't care. I've already heard. I've already heard all the
So
spoilers.
the very first part where they come to the house, like
Mhm.
the what the movie basically is about doppelgangers and the
Yes.
government making doppelgangers. So the doppelgangers ended up coming to the house, and that part is scary. All the parts where the doppelgangers, like when they first show up, is scary.
Mm-hmm.
Everything after that isn't as scary. And then there's this twist at the end where the mom was the. Yeah. Right, and then there was this twist at the end where the mom was actually the doppelganger and the other one wasn't the doppelganger, and that part was interesting. But I feel like they threw it in.
It didn't land.
They threw it in too last minute. Like it's when
Yeah.
she's driving off into the sunset. It for me, I feel like it should have been when the doppelganger, the real her, actually died, and that's when you have the realization that it was her all along. But throwing in after all the tense moments has passed is like, and look, obviously I'm not a movie maker. You know, neither one of us like probably would struggle to make a movie. I don't think it's.
I don't know.
I don't
I think
think
we
it's,
can make a good movie.
I think we could,
I really
but
do.
like I understand that it's difficult to make a good movie.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it's necessarily a bad movie. It just wasn't Get Out. And I feel like a lot of people went into it thinking it was going to be like a Get Out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like where it's just going to be this intense roller coaster ride all the time. And it does capture that for the first little bit. I just feel like if they had cut it, it felt like it would have been better if they had made the sequence where they show up to the house to kill the originals first. If they had made that sequence longer, they could have made like a solid like short film. But like making a feature length movie with the concept like being more explained. If it had just been a more mysterious concept to me, I feel like it would have been better.
Copenhagen, I get it. I'm sorry. Relax.
Watch this trailer 50 times. Doesn't watch the movie. It's not a good movie.
I have a lot of. I'm a very big movie person, but I can't handle horror movies. So I trust my friends who are good at telling me if movies are good or not. I trust their opinions.
You would really like the new Halloween movie. I feel like.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think I would. I
you're
just
such
haven't
a-
gotten around to watching.
You're such a cinephile. You'd be like, oh my god, I can't believe that. It's amazing.
It looks amazing. It
It's-
doesn't look scary. It looks
Oh
amazing.
yeah,
It
it's
looks like
like
a good movie.
honestly, it's not. I mean, there's definitely, I guess, scary parts in it. Like, there's definitely like some super fucking intense moments.
Yeah, but not
But
like
it's
wow,
not-
like it's not like
Yeah,
a jump
yeah.
scary
And
movie. Yeah,
it's-
that's what I don't like. Like Us looks like a movie where it's gonna like there's gonna be a couple times where it goes
Yeah.
like, hey,
Dude,
Like-
the
like,
freaky
wow,
thing
like,
when the
fucks
kid
up.
was like crawling on the floor and
stop
stuff at you.
Stop. Yeah, I don't like that.
That he does that really well. Like shit coming at you is fucking yeah. If he did like a zombie movie,
Stop it.
if he did a zombie movie, I feel like it would be amazing because like zombies
scene-
run at you.
Dude, that scene in Get Out when he's smoking and then like he looks out in the woods and there's nothing there and then he like hears something behind him and he looks around and then he looks back out in the woods and the camera cuts to looking out in the woods and it's just homeboy just fucking booking it
Yeah.
at him, bro. No. Fucking no, bro. I was not ready, bro. I was dude, when I tell you I went like fuck and like got up out of my chair, like ran. I was like, nah, bro. Like
I'm honestly surprised you watched Get Out.
I loved it. I really loved Get Out. Like, well, the thing is, like, it doesn't have many. That's like the only jump scary movie. The rest is, it's really good at building tension.
Yeah.
Cause, like, dude, you remember when he sees the little like cabinet that's a little open in his room, and he opens the door, and it's like the box of the pictures.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch him open the cabinet.
Because you were scared something was gonna be.
I
in
was scared something was gonna be in the cabinet. So like it just shows the camera like zooming in real slow on the cabinet and like with the implication that he's getting up and walking to it, and I paused it and waited till the next day to finish the movie. I literally couldn't do it, bro. I was
there. Oh, you
not.
couldn't have watched it in the movie theater. It would fucking
No,
terrified you.
bro. I watched A Quiet Place in the movie theater. That is one of the greatest movie experiences ever. Charlie, Mein Kampf. Wait, book that hasn't been made into a movie that should. Charlie, God damn it. That movie, A Quiet Place, is fucking. I was the laughing stock of the whole thing, but it was so
I
fun.
believe you. I believe you. What's up, Nick? Guess what? We went to Applebee's tonight, and your ass wasn't there.
Or was he?
I don't know. He
What,
just wasn't
what if
there.
he was?
Me and Kayla were looking around like, where is he? You know, why isn't he here?
You guys went in with a predisposition that he was gonna be there.
Yeah, no. Like I was surprised that we didn't walk in. He wasn't just like fucking like doing shots off of somebody's stomach at the bar.
It's almost never in Lancaster anymore. I'm almost never in Lancaster.
No, that's how he is. Did I not tell you guys about the first time? I think I've told you. We talked about it whenever we were at dinner the other night about the first time I went to Applebee's ever with Nick.
Where did we go to dinner?
We went to Mariachi's,
Oh yeah.
and Nick came, and so did Noel. And like I was sitting there talking about like the first time I ever went to Applebee's with Nick. This motherfucker, like we go to Applebee's, it's a normal dining experience. We walk in there, this guy's jumping over rails, like, sliding down the steps and shit, high-fiving waiters and shit. Like,
Did you add 12 shrimp to any steak entree for $1?
yes, I did.
Did you
that.
actually? That's a thing.
Yeah.
What? 12 shrimp?
Yeah. I ate 'em
Damn,
all,
are they
too.
big shrimp?
Yeah. All right.
No, okay,
They're
well,
shrimp,
I mean, it's $1. I don't like shrimp.
It was good. Anyways, So he's like high-fiving waiters and shit, and we're like, we didn't know at that point that Nick had ever been to Applebee's.
Yeah.
So we were like, Nick, have you been here before? And he was like, a couple times. And then like, he's walking by the bar. All these like middle-aged guys are sitting there. He's walking by, high-fiving them, like run. You know when teams do that thing at the end of games where they just walk by each
Yeah.
other? Nick was just doing that like around the bar.
But I'm
And-
always I'm almost never in Lancaster anymore, but I'm always at Applebee's in spirit. Never took a shot off a stomach, but I did get drunk and lick salt off the counter. That's some sad shit.
And they were just letting him do it. They were letting him run around like it was a goddamn playground.
well, some people get comfortable at restaurants and
look,
and
I
the
get that.
staff's okay with it.
I get that, but he did that without any of the people that we were with knowing that he was that comfortable. So we were like, Nick, like, calm the fuck down. Like, we're going to get thrown out. He's like, that's cool.
Yeah,
And, like, the manager came by, he, like, fist bumped him, it's the whole thing.
dapped him up, gave him
Yeah.
a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
I
just
am
want-
the Applebee.
I just wanted to express to you guys, like, how shook I was. Because Nick, up until this point, had been, like, a very socially awkward person. I had never seen Nick so comfortable.
You saw him in his element.
I had never seen Nick
That
so
was his
comfortable in
domain.
my life. Like, he got in there and was just like, it was like the return of the king for these people.
That was his domain, man. That's where he's from.
Honestly, right?
I feel like Nick was born at
They
an
did
Applebee's.
everything but put like a drink in his hand and a crown on his head.
Crown the drink or crown a crown, like an actual crown.
Yeah, crown.
Both.
Both. A crown in his hand and a crown on his head. Not in the order that you think.
God damn it, Graydon. Fucking, I cannot wait until we can go to restaurants and stay late and like just be out in the world again.
I know.
I know I say that a lot. I know I'm like a broken record at this point, but dude, I'm just sick of my friends. I'm sick of my friends not calling me every other day saying, "Hey, we're all going here. Want to go?" And me being like, "Yeah, hell yeah, let's go." Like, bro, we were going to restaurants as a group like twice a week at least. It was so fun. Like our group our group has gotten so big that like we have a lot of friends, and it's like really it's fun going out and like
we
hanging
got
out with a big group.
A-listers, C-listers, B-listers,
Why'd you go ACB?
Because like the C-listers are more interesting than the B-listers.
Damn, who are the B-listers?
I broke it down into a chart. You want to see it?
I do really badly. Do
Okay,
you
hold
actually
on.
have a chart?
No, I'll make one real quick.
Oh my god, I hate you. Never mind. We
The
should make a chart of our friends, like a tree
The chart's always
of the A,
changing.
B,
though.
C listers.
The chart's always
What?
changing. Because people
You don't want us to rank our friends?
look, people keep starting shit, so we have to keep moving the chart.
That's a good point.
Honestly,
That's a fantastic point. There's some people that you see all the time that all of a sudden you don't ever see again because
yeah.
they make mistakes. Because the implication. Anyway, not wrong.
Yeah, Kayla's been pretty consistent.
Yes.
Pretty consistent A-lister.
But we've only known her since July 4th.
Did you go to Cushy today, by the way?
No, I wanted to. I didn't.
Why didn't you go?
I didn't wake up in time. I woke up
What
like
time did you wake
6:40.
Oh, that's plenty of time.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't wake up and the first thing I thought was like, time to go to Cushy. Like I'm not waking up like Cushy. Like I woke up, it was like I need to eat food and take a shower and then I did have like a big group of friends play Among Us for like 2.5 hours. So I streamed
Did you
that.
stream
for a
that?
little bit. Yeah.
Oh, did you have a lot of people in you?
Oh, like 15.
That's pretty
for a
good.
amount of
Pretty
time. Yeah,
solid.
it was fun.
Yeah. Mhm.
Shitbox to your friends. Yeah, I think that A is great, B is pretty good, C is like okay, and then D is like you suck, and then F is like we don't even talk about you anymore. that's the AB.
The F is
You
like
skip
people.
E. F is bad. Well, F is like there's still people. Like I've got some Fs that people talk to that I consider an F.
You fucking cut the F's off.
Exactly. That's what I do, but not everyone else does, and that's not up to me.
That's a do not talk to list.
For me. That's
For
a
him,
that's
yeah.
for each
It's
list.
a personal preference.
There's not like an overall F group.
For everyone under this, just don't fucking.
Well,
Exactly.
so like honestly, it should be
Everyone else.
it should be DFW. Do not fuck with. You know what I mean? Or don't fuck with. you
But
know?
then what about the D? Then you don't have a D list
no,
anymore.
it's DFW, not just D.
So we're just skipping D as like shitty
No, we're
friends.
gonna keep D.
Oh my god, this is a terrible list. We are like not even starting on.
You don't trust
See,
me.
my
I know.
problem is
I've
that
done
all my
this
friends
before.
like I'm not gonna be able to say anybody's a C.
I've
Everyone's
made-
gonna be an A or B, and
You
like
should have a separate category for online friends though. like all together.
Well, yeah, I mean for our friends
Yeah.
IRL.
No,
Not,
no, I'm
not
just
all
saying,
my friends. I
I'm
have
just
so many
saying.
fucking.
No. You have to do it for all our friends.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the problem. I'd have too much of an issue saying any of my friends are like not good friends, because like I'm not one to talk. They're all awesome. I love all my friends.
We do everything together. They compliment
Is
my
that your
hands.
Donald Trump? All my friends are great. I love all my friends. None of my friends are bad. They've all got big hands. We've all got big hands. Our hands are awesome.
They're all African American.
They're all African. You look at my African American over here. Isn't he great? And I'm just looking at Clinton, and he's just like, he's just mad. That was the most cringy thing I've ever heard. Our president has said some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But when he was at that rally, he was like, "Look at my African American over here. Isn't he the greatest?"
I love the vine for that.
Bro,
where it
all
cuts,
of
like,
us,
to the guy dance.
everybody collectively in the country just went like, you know that meme of the
Well,
little
that's
puppet
just
monkey?
like-
It's like a monkey puppet, and it goes like, he's like,
That's just like when
like, he
Biden
looks- he
said,
looks from side to
"If
side,
you
he's
don't
like-
vote for me, you ain't black."
Oh, that was rough too. That was when he said that. Did you see?
Did
that?
you see that, Kyle?
You didn't see that?
Oh, we're gonna pull up the clip for you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
You hate what? I know you hate politics, but this is hilarious. We're laughing at somebody else's pain that will eventually become our pain as we slowly descend
Where's the
descend
meme?
into
I
chaos.
need the meme. I need the one with like the guys who do the. Oh, here it is. No, pause. God damn it. Let me show the stream. This is amazing. Watch this meme, bro.
Okay.
Well,
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
you got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Bro. I saw that video first, like before I heard what he said. That was the funniest shit. I lost my I thought that was it. I thought it was over. I was like, oh shit, well, Trump won. that was like the closer for me, but now I have no clue. Every week it's just a fucking shit show.
Yeah.
And I have no clue who's gonna win.
I keep seeing memes where like if Biden wins, Kamala Harris just automatically gonna like fake his death, and then
He's gonna get Epstein. My man's get
who
Biden.
is he?
He's yes.
Like how mentally disabled is he? Because he was like saying, "Hey man," the other day.
After the first Trump, the first
first
debate.
Trump.
After the first debate, they wanted to do a test to check for earpieces, and he said if they tested to see if he had an earpiece, he wouldn't do the debate.
I remember you told me about that.
Biden.
Yeah.
Trump said, "Hey, I'll take a drug test if both of us have to take a drug test," because he's confident that Biden isn't able to stand up and operate like high function like he looks like he can unless he's like got something in his system. Neither of them can, but Trump is so confident that Biden's on everything, and Trump's probably just on speed. I think Trump's on speed. I think he's doing amphetamines that
You
he
think
does
he's doing cocaine?
not cocaine, amphetamines.
No, but what if he was doing
If he was doing cocaine, he'd be dead.
I did that in the
His
80s.
body, he can't. I don't think he'd be able to handle it with his diet. But if he's doing amphetamines, it's just keeping him wired. Coke will fuck him up. He's too old for coke. I think.
I
don't think he'd
bet
be
he
alive.
was doing a lot of cocaine in the 80s.
Okay. Weird info for you to
Wait,
have
what
on
did
the
you
top
say,
of your head.
Kyle?
She said, "No one's too old for coke." Not wrong. Wait, if Trump wins, let's commit ritual suicide together, bro. I don't know who. I feel that way about both of them. Like I don't know, man. I just wish that like Tulsi Gabbard and Dwayne Johnson would run and just
Yeah.
win. Because if they ran right now with
Did you watch the VP
3 weeks,
debate, by
2
the
weeks
way?
ago, I did. I watched the second half of it.
Is it good?
It's scary.
It's scary.
Kamala Harris is a demon. She's
Really?
scary. When she's Kamala Harris,
That's the vice.
she's
that's
the vice
piece
president
pick
for Trump
or for
Biden. I mean, sorry. She's scary, bro. She has this smile that every time she thought Pence was wrong about something, she like did this freakish. I mean, like Satan smile. Like it was terrifying.
Really?
It was. Yeah, bro. Hold on. It's so scary looking.
Let's see it.
I bet you there's like a compilation of like. I'm gonna look it up.
Show us that picture, Charlie. Let's take a real look. We'll dissect it. We'll break it down, shot by shot, tooth by tooth, lip fold by lip fold, and dimple by dimple.
Kamala Harris expressions during vice presidential debate. Okay, we're gonna watch it up here.
All right, here we
Look
go.
at this shit, bro. This is so scary.
She looks like she just ate a lemon drop.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Wait,
I'm speaking.
Oh my god, bro, I hate that. Oh, bro, I hate that. Oh, I hate it.
Unconscionable. And Senator, I just ask you, stop playing politics with people's lives. If the vaccine emerges during the Trump administration, I think is.
Don't do it. Don't do the fucking when she like
I just ask.
watch. Oh, but nah, I can't.
She's
look at
got
it.
the same.
You get it though.
She's got the same facial expressions as like a disappointed teacher.
Yeah, only she was a disappointed like DA. Like I don't know. Charlie
What was
obviously
her-
has no experience with methamphetamine. That's true. Not gonna lie, I'd still smash. God damn it.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Copenhagen and Creighton, for your opinions.
We're just throwing that in there. Like she looks scary, but like, have you seen that meme where it's like, oh my god, I'm so scary and I'm so scared and horny.
What?
Have you not seen that meme?
I don't know what that is.
Hold on, I'll show it to you. Give me a second. You know, I'll just drop it in the Discord.
Dude, I really don't. I don't know who I want to win. I'm at the point now where it's like such a coin flip, like of not only who I want to win, but who I think is gonna win. For a long time, if coronavirus hadn't happened, Trump was gonna win.
You think so?
It wasn't even gonna be close.
I don't know.
But
Go ahead.
Corona just got
Pull
so
that- pull that-
politicized.
Pull that meme up in the. It's in the Shirts Off Discord. That way we can all laugh together.
Let me see.
It's gonna scare you at first, Charlie. So be prepared.
I love Bill Hader. Well, mark me down as scared and horny. I can hear his voice. He's doing his. That's like his game show background. Bro, Bill Hader is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Have you seen It Chapter 2, Kyle?
I haven't seen It Chapter 1 yet. I need to watch both of them.
Yes. Isn't he amazing in that? Yes.
I hear he's like the standout,
Oh
like
my
best part
god!
of the
Like
movie.
he like blows everybody else. I mean, the casting's so solid for that movie. By the way, like
Don't say too much because I haven't seen them yet.
I'm not.
I
But
really
you
wanna
got
watch 'em.
James McAvoy. I can't remember the rest of the cast. Bill Hader.
Jessica Chastain, Bill Hader, James McAvoy, Bill Skarsgård is Pennywise.
Whoa.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
What?
But I just mean like
He's
the,
still-
the adults for the
Oh,
for the adult versions of the kids. Like they
Does
they do
Kamala have an
such a good-
OnlyFans?
they do such a good job of capturing the spirit of those kids as if they were adults. You know what I mean? And I know it's because they coached a lot with the kids, coached them a lot on how they acted and stuff from the first movie. But I mean, it's like it's great.
Yeah. I'd be into some V and P. You know, Biden and Harris both called it the Harris administration. Like, within the same, 24 hours of each other.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
It makes me nervous.
That's pretty scary. That is a little fucked up. I don't know. I don't.
You know how like the wife on House of Cards is surprisingly scary towards the end?
Yes. I
That's
didn't
the-
watch the last season.
I didn't watch the last season either, but I just mean like in the very last season that Kevin Spacey's on. Like she's just very fucking terrifying. Like
She's
towards the end.
terrifying the whole show.
Well,
She's like
wasn't-
Daenerys from Game of
she
Thrones. It's
wasn't
like she's scary.
terrifying to me until like that season. Like
Sh-
that
for me,
shot where
she-
they both look at the camera and like we are the terror. Like
For me, the scariest shot in the whole show, not shot, the scariest scene to me is, have you seen House of Cards? After the thing that happens at the beginning of season 2, like
do you
the
care about
big,
spoilers for House of Cards? There you go. Go ahead.
after spoiler alerts for House of Cards, in the first episode of season 2 when he kills Zoe,
Yeah.
whenever like
Which is like I thought remind me of Pam from The Office. Anyways, go ahead. A little
What?
bit. I don't know.
Okay.
She had Pam energy.
no,
A
move your
little bit.
phone.
Not early Pam, but like, later in life Pam. Go
Later,
ahead.
she was younger than. Never mind. Anyway,
Go ahead.
in
We're getting
that-
hung up on the unimportant stuff.
anyway, in that I hate you.
Gave him a fear what?
When she
A fear bone?
the first scary part with Claire, that's her.
yeah.
That's
Is it Claire or Clara?
it's Claire.
Okay.
The scariest part. The scariest
Scary
part. One of the
Claire.
big first scary moments is when when Zoe confronts her and says that she's been sleeping with Kevin Spacey,
Mhm.
and she doesn't care. Like she knows
Yeah.
that. I was like, oh
'Cause they
shit,
don't let
she's
it-
crazy.
They don't let
They don't
you
let that.
know
They
that
don't.
she knows, but
yeah,
she's known the
until
whole
then.
time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, but then when she dies, she's like watching it on the screen on the TV, and she's just like, oh, okay. Like she knew that was gonna happen too.
Yeah.
It was fucking. There's a fly. She's
The-
that shit happened, and I was like,
The thing
she's
that
in on everything.
that's crazy to me about it is like they have like kind of like a really solid
That shit gave me a
relationship.
fear boner.
like Claire and Frank Underwood, like they have like a really solid relationship as far as like
That show's amazing. I like. Look, Kevin Spacey is probably a deplorable, evil human being. None of the stuff that like happened, it was all alleged.
yeah,
But still, that shit probably happened.
yeah.
There's still a piece of me. There's a little piece of me that wishes he got caught a year later, and they were able to finish that show because it was the greatest show of all time until that happened. It really
Pretty
was.
good.
That's an amazing show.
He's a like, regardless. I don't know. Like,
Did you hear about what happened?
what happened?
Like,
Because I know the thing where he picked up the boy, but I don't know like what. Like I just know he did some shit.
when he was 29,
okay.
do you know about this? When
Okay.
Kevin Spacey was 29,
Kevin
him-
Spacey plays the main character Frank Underwood on House of Cards.
Yes.
And they cut him
Have
for
you ever
the
seen
last season
Seven?
completely.
Have you ever seen the movie Seven with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, where they're detectives?
Have you ever seen Superman Returns? He's Lex Luthor in that.
Oh, Baby Driver. He's Doc. He's the smart one, the one that lays out the plans. The guy who Baby owes all the money to. That's Kevin Spacey. That's the last movie he did. Well, second to last. The last movie he did made $170 at the box office globally.
Damn.
People didn't go and see it.
Because of how upset they were at him?
Yeah, that and like it got shut out from movie theaters. Only like 10 or 15 movie theaters showed it in the country.
What was the movie?
Billionaire Boys Club is what it's called. It's like the same cast as. No, apparently it's a pretty good movie. I haven't watched it yet, but it's he's in it, but he's not. I don't think he's like the main character. He's like a main character,
So-
but it's the same guy as Baby Driver, the young dude. What's his name? It's not Taron Egerton. That's the other one. Ansel Igort. It's like a weird last name. It's Ansel something. Who, by the way, he has a huge dick. Apparently, there's a picture of him at the beach. There's a picture of him at the beach that went viral on Twitter, and he has his shorts on, and like he's like leaning one leg forward, like walking, and the picture's like a straight-on shot, and you just see the like inseam of his pants, and it's like halfway down, like it's like most of the way down his pants, like going all the way against his leg,
Damn.
and like everyone on Twitter was like, "That's my boy Ansel right there." Like everybody was like it was so funny. Well, it was like fun. Like everybody likes him, so it's like it's just more like people gassing him up. He's like, "Yeah, I knew my guy had a big dick." Like that's like all the memes and jokes were about. What?
I'll be right back. I have to make a phone call real quick.
Okay, run.
Okay.
Run.
you wanna-
Wow, finally gonna be on the podcast.
It's been decades. It's been 84 years. Have you seen The Fault in Our Stars? You haven't seen The Fault in Our Stars?
No.
That movie's amazing.
I mean, it seemed alright.
You haven't seen it. How would you know? It's amazing. It's so good.
It looked alright. And I was like,
Okay,
alright.
don't you turn my logic on me. God damn it. It's a fantastic movie. What the fuck was that?
A dog.
It was dog.
It's a fucking dog.
Oh, they're on the porch. They're barking at Craig. Excuse me. But
Everything just smells like a fucking Fort Loco.
I heard I'm glad I'm not on that side of the table because I cannot smell it. I hear that he's good. Ansel, he's in that Billionaire Boys Club. Or what, I think that's what it's
He
called.
is.
Hi. Hello, Marina. He's good in that, is what I heard. And he was like very sad. That's like a really stacked cast for that movie. And apparently it was really like him and all the other characters were like really mad because they were like, we made a great movie and no one saw it. Like it cost like a lot of money because like the cast was like awesome
Oh,
apparently.
shit. Anyways,
Bree
what
and
happened?
Danny, hello,
What
and
happened
Marina.
with the guy?
Damn.
What happened with the guy?
Kevin Spacey. Oh yeah.
You
forgot this is what
literally
we were
just
talking
didn't
about.
tell me.
Well, Creighton got up and it like fucked up my mindset. So, Kevin Spacey, when he was 29, and this dude that accused him was 14, they were in a play together. And Kevin Spacey, they were all at a party, and Kevin got really drunk, and like like had sex with the kid, like the guy was like 14, like, and like that's what the guy accused him of, and that was years ago. Because Kevin's like he's like 60 something now.
Yeah, he's like old.
Yeah, so that was like 35 years ago, and the kid was like a character in Star Trek later in his career, and after all these accusations, the guy kills himself. And like the day after he kills himself, Kevin Spacey puts up a video on YouTube. It's like a minute long, and it's like him doing Frank Underwood from House of Cards, he's like an evil character in House of Cards. He's the main character, but he's like evil, and he like breaks the fourth wall and talks to you a lot. So in this video, it's like a minute long, and it was right before Christmas, and he makes this video of him like, let me just pull it up. It's fucking, it's weird. Hold on. And yeah, and it was right after the guy killed himself.
Basically, Kevin Spacey, great actor, fucking rapist,
Probably.
child molester.
He hasn't gotten a job since. He's like, but
I didn't like that
What?
in my ear.
You didn't really think I was going to miss the opportunity to wish you a Merry Christmas, did you? It's been a pretty good year, and I'm grateful to have my health back. And in light of that, I've made some changes in my life, and I'd like to invite you to join me.
no, you, Marina.
As we walk into 2020, I want to cast my vote for more good in this world. Ah, yes, I know what you're thinking. Can he be serious? I'm dead serious. And it's not that hard, trust me. The next time someone does something you don't like, you can go on the attack, but you can also hold your fire and do the unexpected. You can kill them with kindness.
That's the actual audio. He released that fucking video the day after the kid who accused him and ruined his career killed himself. Killed himself. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's crazy. Charlie 7 the Imposter, Bree, shut the fuck up. You're terrible at that game, and I'm better. Demolished. Charlie, you're an awful
It's not
imposter.
my
You're all
fault.
awful
I hate that I
imposters.
said that right before he said that.
Because then you like predicted it.
It hurt.
It's very scary. It's he's definitely. I feel like he's like being Charlie's 15th imposter. Wow, that's crazy. I feel like he is probably constantly under surveillance now because of it, but I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck happened. It's really weird, and it's really. I will say that there's a movie called Seven where he plays a serial killer, and it's Morgan Freeman. Have you ever seen the meme where it's like, "What's in the box?" like that, where it's Brad Pitt? That's the movie, and he's in that movie and he's the bad guy. And like I rewatched it after all this shit had happened, and it is such a better experience, like in a horrifying way, but knowing he's like the scary bad guy, and then knowing who he is in real life, probably. It like gives a lot of weight to them. You're like, whoa, this guy's like actually fucking terrifying. And that movie's old. That movie's like at least 15, almost 20 years old. I want to say it was like 2002, 2003. I'm not sure, but it's very scary. We watched the video of Kevin Spacey and the Christmas thing.
I predicted what he was gonna.
She literally said what he was gonna say at the end by accident, and then she was like, when he said, she said, "Have you never seen it? Remember the Christmas thing after the kid killed himself in real life, the one that accused him? He released that video. Remember, we watched it on the stream a while back.
Go ahead and play it.
Oh my god, we just played it.
Go ahead and play it again.
Oh my god.
Come on, you can do it, Charlie. It's easy.
I just don't want them to have to watch it again.
Okay, well, I want to watch it. They can watch me watch it.
I hate you. Here it is. So he released this. Hold on. He released this the day after the guy who accused him of all that stuff killed himself.
Okay, go
in
ahead.
real life.
You didn't really think I was going to miss the opportunity to wish you a Merry Christmas, did you? It's been a pretty good year, and I'm grateful to have my health back. And in light of that, I've made some changes in my life, and I'd like to invite you to join me. As we walk into 2020, I want to cast my vote for more good in this world. Ah, yes, I know what you're thinking. Can he be serious? I'm dead serious. And it's not that hard, trust me. The next time someone does something you don't like, you can go on the attack, but you can also hold your fire and do the unexpected. You can kill them with kindness.
Bro.
I feel like the music at the end was unnecessary.
I don't know if that was him doing that, like his people, or if that was added in after, because the video is called like KW kill them KTWK kill them with kindness, and it's like a non-channel. So like I don't know.
So was this a thing for House of Cards?
No, this was way after he. This was like a year after everything happened because he got accused, and then like they kicked him out of everything, all the movies. No one was doing movies with him. They recast Christopher Plummer as his role in All the Money in the World, and Christopher Plummer got an Oscar nomination because he had to reshoot all of Kevin Spacey's parts from the movie. That's the one with Mark Wahlberg with the like richest guy in the world who wouldn't like ransom his like nephew or something. He just let the people who were like holding him prisoner have him. It's crazy. It's a crazy movie. And Kevin Spacey was playing the character, and then all that happened, and they like axed him from the movie and reshot all of his scenes.
Oh my god.
All of them. It's bananas. And then that video was released the day after the guy killed himself in real life. The guy that accused him.
What did he do? Why did he release that video?
Who knows? He never said.
Did he release it?
Yes,
or-
his team just released that video.
Oh.
And it was right before Christmas.
Really, I didn't pick up on that with the fire and the sweater and the
It was really scary.
fire poker and him talking about coming into 2020. Yeah. I thought
I'm so
I thought
scared.
it was Halloween.
You asked me questions. I answered them, and you made fun of me.
Only because you answered the obvious ones. But it's okay. I do that sometimes myself. So what happened again? Like, what did he do? Because I missed.
What do you mean?
Like, what did he do? Like, what did Kevin Spacey do to get him in so much trouble?
Oh, when he was 29, and the kid that ended up killing himself was 14, they were in a play together, and they were at a party, and Kevin Spacey apparently got really drunk and like forced himself on him in like a bedroom, and had sex with him when he was 14, and Kevin Spacey was 29.
Yes.
And then, like months and months later, like maybe a year, I can't remember how long it was from him announcing that, and then him killing himself. He killed himself, and then that video happens.
So, but like, okay. So he raped the guy.
Probably. Still alleged.
Still all alleged?
Yeah, I mean, it happened 30 years ago.
Yeah.
30 plus years ago.
So he allegedly raped a guy.
Yeah. When he was a kid, when he was 14.
Yes.
When the kid was 14, when he was a minor.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, no way. Really? You agree?
Well, but I mean, like, normally with such a like massive cancellation, like that, people take him off stuff. Is like
they did.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they took him off of everything, but like normally it's not just like one person. It's like, you know. I hate to say it like that, but it normally it's
What
like,
do you mean?
well, like normally it's not just one accusation that people like start pulling you from shit. It's like a bunch of them that come out. You know what I mean?
I mean, no. I mean, with Louis C.K., I mean, he didn't even do anything illegal, and they took him out of everything just because the people that
That's true,
it
but he
happened
had a bunch of people come forward talking about it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but again, none of the people that came forward said he did anything illegal.
Yeah.
Like everything, they all said they consented.
Mhm.
Everyone that accused him consented for him to do what he did. They just didn't like that he did it. They felt like he was in a power position, and he was. But again, he got axed from everything. Netflix canceled the special they were gonna do with him. Everywhere else, no one will put him on TV. No one will let him be in any shows. They canceled his show on FX. They canceled a movie that he was making that was coming out that was gonna be like a big movie, and everyone was excited for. They canceled everything for something that he admitted to doing, that they all said they consented, that wasn't illegal, that a bunch of people just thought was weird and gross, which it was. It was gross. It was weird. And they axed him from Hollywood for it.
Yeah.
And that, the ostracization,
Ostracization.
yes, was like just unfounded. It didn't make any sense. And I'm glad that he's like starting to come back little by little. And that apparently his special is amazing. I haven't watched it yet, but it's only like $7. I kind of want to watch it.
I haven't. Like, it's just the Kevin Spacey thing is so weird to me because it's like the one event, then the guy dies.
I think somebody
and
else.
I'm not saying it should be more. Like,
Yeah,
I don't want it to be more.
I can't remember if other people came forward. I think there were other people
But
that
it
came
would
forward.
seem like if he did that the
I'm
one
not sure.
time, like there would be also more victims. You know what I mean? Because like I don't imagine somebody who's got the confidence enough to do that at a time when they're relatively not as famous as they are today, like would just stop at the one time. So
Yeah.
that's what I mean by that. I don't want there to be more victims, but like I have a hard time imagining that there aren't more.
I don't know. I mean, I
But
guess-
hey, it's
guess
just
we'll never
like
know.
the perfect killer. The perfect killer only has to kill someone once.
The perfect killer just has to never get caught.
Well, that too, but also like if the less bodies you drop, the less of a pattern you establish.
I mean, I guess there are plenty of like mass murderers out there that have the best murderers ever will never know about
Yeah.
because they just never get caught. They do it and they don't play with the police. Like the serial killers that get caught that leave patterns, they're doing it because they want recognition. They want people to know who
And
they
they
are.
want to get caught.
They want to get caught because then people know it was them, and people like. There are people that look up to serial killers. There are people that like admire them, as creepy and
People
crazy
they're
as that
turned
is.
on by them too.
Yeah, Charles Manson. Like after he did what he did, like women would show up to the prison and like wanted to like fuck him all the time. He married a chick after he was in prison and got conjugal visits with her. What? Like,
That's
dude,
still fucking
there's
crazy.
and
to
there are a
me.
lot of them that had stuff like that happen to them.
I don't know.
Yeah, all of it's just crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking insane.
That movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, did you watch it?
No.
That movie's crazy. It's about like the Charles Manson stuff and all that.
Is it
happening.
for real?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
You
I
didn't
have
know?
no-
Yeah,
I
it's
have- I
based.
don't know
It's based
anything
around
about
the
it.
Charles Manson murders. Like here's the thing. It's no Inglourious Basterds. It's no Django. It's definitely like when you watch it, it's not. It's not like what you would expect out of a Quentin Tarantino movie. If it feels like any other movie, it feels kind of Pulp Fiction-y in a way,
Yeah.
but not like the same. Like I didn't love it. I really loved the very ending, and I really loved one part in the middle.
Right.
But other than that, it felt pretty slow the whole rest of the way through. I didn't love it. I didn't I don't know. I might need to watch it again. Maybe I'm just not seeing it.
Well,
Because Brad
remember,
Pitt won the Oscar for
I
it.
wanted to go see it with you, and you're like, oh, you wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to see it with you.
Mm.
And you wouldn't have wanted to spend money on it either. Like it's a movie like watch it when it comes to Netflix or something. It'll be worth watching then, but like there's really no reason to spend money on that movie. Like
Right.
when someone I'm telling you, you won't love it. Like it's pretty good, but to me it's the weakest of the Tarantino films that I've seen. I still haven't seen all the Kill Bills. I
You
haven't
know-
seen all of his movies.
You know
but
what would be a fun game that we should play?
What?
Excuse me. L.A. Noire.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's like you're a L.A. detective in the 40s, and you solve murder mysteries. And it's almost like GTA a little bit, because it's a little bit open world, but like you still have to go to certain places and answer calls and stuff. It'd be
Yeah.
really fun to play.
Was it? Yeah.
Did
so
you
hold
play
on.
that, Kyle?
Actor in a
LA
leading
Noire?
role.
Isn't it awesome? Isn't there a way you can play that in black and white too?
Actress in a leading role.
Yeah.
You can play a lot of games black and white, which is awesome. Like you can play
Yeah.
The Last
Well,
of
I
Us
mean,
in black and white,
It's very
and the Uncharted games.
it's very fitting
The Last
because
of Us
it's
in black
because
and white. Imagine in Last of Us 2.
Charlie, it's not the same because we're talking about like a greasy LA detective. Like, it's very fitting that it's in black and white. Yeah, and it's based in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Brad Pitt won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. And look, he was great, but no. He shouldn't have won. Al Pacino and Joe Pesci were both nominated for The Irishman. Either of them should have won. I didn't see The Two Popes on Netflix, but Anthony Hopkins played one of the popes, and apparently he was great, but I didn't see that one. Tom Hanks was in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood playing Mr. Rogers. I saw the first 15 minutes of that and then had to leave for work and then never finished it.
Was it good? Like the first
I
15
hear that
minutes?
it's great, but you don't really get to see him much in the first 15 minutes. Like I just got to the scene where you see him for the first time, and he didn't even get to speak, and I had to pause it and leave.
Damn.
But I did watch The Irishman. The Irishman's 4 hours long. Joe Pesci is amazing in it, but to me, Al Pacino stole the show in that movie. It was bananas to me that he didn't win the role, and that Brad Pitt was great. Don't get me wrong, but I don't get how he won at all. It just didn't make sense to me.
It goes back to that thing, if trailers got awards, I know this is a little bit off topic, but like, you remember Black Mass, the trailer that
Yes.
you were like fucking obsessed with for
That
like.
trailer was amazing.
Do you
it
want
was
to play
so
it real
good.
quick?
No.
Okay, so there's this fucking trailer. We were in high school for this movie called Black Mass. For those of you that don't know, that weren't around like 4 or 5 years ago when this movie was like a big thing, was Johnny
Or
Depp.
it never really ended up being a big thing. It was like a big thing.
Right, but
beforehand.
Johnny Depp was in it. He was a gangster in it in the 80s or the 90s.
No, it was more like the 70s.
70s
70s, 80s.
-ish?
I think. I might be
Okay.
wrong. I don't know. I really can't
It
remember.
was in one of those 3 decades.
yeah.
And he had just got out of jail, and there's just this fucking intense scene, like where he's talking to this undercover detective and talking about people snitching on him and what happens to them if they snitch on him. And that scene alone, the whole trailer's based around this scene, but that scene alone, I feel like he should have got some award for. You know what I mean? And
and then you watch the whole movie.
and then apparently you watch the whole movie,
That's
and
just
it's not good.
Like, he's great. He still is great in the
Yeah.
movie, but the movie is just so bad, like, opposed to him being good in it, that
Yes.
it, like, is hard to want him to be nominated for anything.
Exactly.
He was Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's always good. Johnny Depp's,
Yeah.
like, never bad in anything. It's just, like, the movies he does are not always the greatest.
Yeah, and like he could, like Johnny Depp, I feel like. Has he won any awards for anything?
He's been nominated for awards.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know if he's ever won. Let me check.
he should win something for the way that he commits to a character. You know what I mean? Like, there's never been a character that I've seen him play that I'm like, oh, he's not giving his all to this.
Yeah. I mean, I know he was nominated for the first Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's one of the.
So he was for Finding Neverland, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, and Sweeney Todd,
Pearl.
The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. He was nominated for all of those for Best Actor in a Leading Role.
Yes, and he, like, as he should have. He's again one of those actors that, like, I know him when I see him, but like he just disappears into a role.
Every role.
Every role. There's never been a role that I'm like, oh, okay. And there's a fucking reason why people love him. You know what I mean? Like, you have all these, like, girls and guys out there that cosplay as these characters that he, like, devotes himself
Yeah.
to. You know,
And
he
he's got a
really-
lot more Golden Globe nominations than Oscar nominations.
Yeah.
He only won for Sweeney Todd, but he was nominated for The Tourist, Alice in Wonderland, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Finding Neverland, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Black Pearl, Ed Wood,
21
Benny
Jump
and
Street.
June, Edward Scissorhands. No. Dude, him and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is probably the most
Oh.
ridiculous of all his roles. Like, ridiculously good. Like, you look at him and everything else he does.
And you're like, oh, that's Tim. You know
I
what mean?
can't believe he didn't get an Oscar nomination for Charlie and the Chocolate. That movie is weird and wacky and cool and funny, but like it's not like an Oscar movie.
It's not.
Except
for the way he acts.
for his character.
Yeah.
Him playing
And Christopher
Willy
Lee
Wonka
as his dad,
is bananas.
right?
It's crazy.
You
What?
remember that? Christopher Lee's his dad in that movie.
That was Christopher Lee, wasn't it?
It's crazy to
He's
think about.
amazing.
It's like it's Count Dooku himself.
Yeah.
Crazy.
For some reason in my head I thought it was old James Bond, the best one. What's his name?
I know who you're talking about. It's like
The name's Man.
Yeah.
Snowman. Oh, what's his name, man? Fucking.
Is he the one that
Sean
quit-
Connery?
Is he the one that quit playing James Bond because like he was just getting too many women?
I don't know. I don't know.
There
if
was
that
one
ever-
of there
if
was
that
one of
ever a
them
real
that
thing.
quit playing James Bond because like they were making the women too young. He was like, I just couldn't do it. After,
I don't think
like,
that's a real thing. I think he stopped because he did like 6 of them
Oh.
and wanted to do other stuff. He retired from acting like years
Sean
ago.
Connery?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played Indy's dad too, didn't he?
Yeah, in
the third one.
Yeah, the best one.
Apparently, that's what you say.
So
I haven't
good.
seen it yet.
You haven't seen any of them still?
I've seen the first one.
We
and I've
should
seen-
watch-
And I started watching the second one, but then
When
I
you say
got-
the first one, like the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. We should
Yeah.
watch them all. We should
What do you
sit down
mean
and
the
watch-
first one?
We should sit down and watch all 3 in a
Doesn't
row.
the Temple of Doom take place before the first one?
Yes.
I don't like that.
It's
But
okay.
I
It's
haven't-
fine.
it's
It really
okay.
doesn't like
I
none
know
of
it
that
doesn't
means anything to
matter.
the story.
I know it doesn't matter, but I really wish you hadn't told me that.
I don't know about you
'Cause it's
guys, but
gonna
the Willy
bother
Wonka universe is my favorite universe. Copenhagen, shut the
Are
fuck
they?
up.
Aren't they all canon to each other too? By the way.
The Willy Wonka movies?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, like they could be.
I think it's weird that there are 2 Willy Wonkas and 2 Charlies. like each time it's a kid named Charlie.
Well, maybe Willy Wonka isn't a person, but an idea.
Creighton.
You know what I mean?
Creighton, please. This isn't The Princess Bride. There's no Dread Pirate Roberts that is Willy Wonka. I hate
He
you.
said, "OMG, woo."
MCU.
WWU. Greater than
Willy Wonka universe over the MCU universe. God damn it. I hate you.
There should be a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory show. It'd be good,
That could actually be kind of good.
right?
I
Because
could
the
see
book
that.
has so much more detail in it.
I've heard. I've never read the book.
Yeah, they could really stretch that out if they wanted to.
They could stretch a lot of things out if they wanted to make good series. I mean, like that's what they're finally doing with Lord of the Rings. A lot of people for years were like, Lord of the Rings would be way better as like a big show than
That's
a movie.
But like the original anime movie is amazing, and it's only 72 minutes, and it tells everything from the story.
From what?
It's it's like from the 30s. It's like the original animated movie. It tells
For Lord of the Rings?
it tells everything from the story in 72 minutes, and
No.
it's amazing.
It can't.
It is.
It can't tell.
Charlie,
it can't.
you're wrong. I've seen it. It's
You
amazing.
see, it tells everything from the. Do you read the books?
No,
Then how the fuck are you? What are you talking about?
I've heard. I've been in.
Then
the,
you're wrong.
I've been in the chatting circles. I've been down there in the trenches with
Creighton,
these
the
people
books
on their
are-
Reddit pages.
The
their
books are
bloggers.
ridiculous. The books are
Yeah.
like this wide.
I
with
know.
Bible
I've seen the
print.
books. That's why I haven't read it.
And you think that in 72 minutes they can capture every word, every conversation, capture the whole series and the
From
whole.
what I've heard, yes.
That's not. It's literally impossible.
I don't know.
I do.
Have you seen it?
No, but I know
Okay,
it's
then
impossible.
How do you know?
Because it's math, you fucking dilt.
Maybe they're talking really fast.
They have 8 seasons of Game of Thrones,
Okay.
and there's 5 books.
Okay.
Were you okaying me for like
I'm
like
just
you already know what
saying,
I'm gonna say?
I feel like we could have gotten everything out of Game of Thrones that we got out of it in like a 72-minute animated special from the 30s.
Really, that's what you think?
Yes.
You know how long 72 minutes is?
Like an hour and some change.
Hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah, I could do that. There's a lot of things I've been able to do. in
This
an hour and 12
podcast has been
minutes.
an hour and 10 minutes long. You think we could tell the entire story of Lord of the Rings or the entire story of Game of Thrones in the last hour and 10 minutes?
Yeah, we could do it.
Yeah, just look at your phone and pretend the last minute didn't happen.
See, look, you're wasting all this silent airtime when you could be telling us about Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones or whatever the fuck you want.
I can tell you anything you want to know about Game of Thrones, but it's going to take me a long fucking time to tell
All
you
right,
about it.
all right. So how come they didn't bring back what's her name's mother as the swamp person that they wanted to?
Swamp person.
I don't know. They make her like Lady of the Creek or something like that in the book. Like she comes back as a spirit, but it's not like her.
It's not a spirit. It is her. It's her. She can't hear. Or she can't talk anymore.
She can't hear.
She can
can't
hear,
Talk,
she can't
she
talk.
Can't see.
She can see. She can talk. She's vengeful.
She's basically.
You're not going to watch the show, right? Not really.
She's basically
Yeah.
out on a log.
She dies in the books and gets
At the Red
resurrected
Wedding.
by a character in the show who doesn't never even crosses her again. The Beric Dondarrion
Yes.
and
with
the Red Priest.
Yes.
Beric revives
he
her.
died in the season 8, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't die in or he dies way earlier in the books. He dies in book 4. Like he dies or book 3 rather. He dies in book 3, like at the very halfway through at the end of book 3. He kills himself to resurrect Catelyn Stark.
Yes.
He gives her the kiss of life.
I keep thinking her name's Catherine, but it's Catelyn.
Catelyn. He does that, and she comes to life in the books. And that happens in that's the very last thing that happens in book 3.
By the way, I love
chapter
Catelyn.
Yes, in the last chapter of book 3 of Game of Thrones, you find out that she's alive. And then in book 4, you don't hear from her until the last chapter of book 4.
Why?
You hear nothing about her. What? You don't hear about her or from her until.
What's she doing?
You don't hear about her or from her until the very end of book 4, the last chapter, the epilogue of book 4. You finally hear from her again. Then book 5 happens. I'm halfway through book 5, and you still haven't heard from her again. So in 3 books of Game of Thrones, you have 2 instances where she's in it, and both instances, the entire chapter, you don't even really hear from her. Like she is the cliff note at the end of each of the chapters. She shows up for less than a paragraph, and the chapter ends both times.
Damn.
It is like he is fucking with us. And so like she has to have a much bigger role in the books than obviously than she will in the movie for her to be so, cuz in the books you haven't even seen the Night King yet.
Yeah.
You haven't like the White Walk, you've barely even seen real White Walkers. Like you've only seen like one of the like guys who walk around, not like zombie, like one of the like blue people like with the beards and everything and the cool weapons. Like 5 books in and you've barely even heard from them. Like, it's crazy. Like, I think book 5, like, I'm halfway through, and I'm pretty sure the end of book 5, Hardhome happens when, they're beyond the wall, and, like, the Night King comes and, like, attacks everybody. But even in that, apparently, you don't see him. That's what I've been told. I don't know if that's true because in the show they show him, and I don't think they would take. I don't think they would add that, but they might. So I don't know.
Mm.
So I still have to read that. I still have to catch up because I'm still like halfway.
I wonder what the Night King sounded like.
I think Barney, the dinosaur.
From How I Met. Oh,
No, the dinosaur.
That you-
Yeah. Like, hey John, I'm gonna fuck you up. I think he just sounds. No, I don't know. I don't think he has a voice.
Mm.
He was the guy who played him was the stunt coordinator for the show, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Which I always thought was like that was kind of awesome, because he's a badass.
Well, that's just like how the guy who played Darth Maul was like just like this really cool stuntman, and then
Yeah.
they had a voiceover for him.
Yep.
Which they brought him back to do the mocap for the last couple episodes of Clone Wars.
Really, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think I've told you about that before, but they like those fighting scenes, the saber scenes in those last
Yeah.
couple episodes. Because I'm not going to spoil it for you, but he does get in a fight with somebody with his lightsaber. All that's motion capture, like the best motion capture that they can buy, and he was moving so fast that the computer had trouble keeping up with him.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
I love, dude. Motion capture has made so much animation like way better than it was in like the early 2000s to now. Like,
Yeah.
like even like not just in like games, but like in movies. Like, dude, the Planet of the Apes movies, the new ones, with Andy Serkis playing all like half the characters, is fucking incredible. Like Caesar from Rise, Dawn, and War for the Planet of the Apes, he deserves an Oscar nomination for playing Caesar. It's crazy that those like so many mocap performances don't get. That's a person playing that character.
Mm-hmm.
Like Caesar is not being not like a computer generated character. He is being played in all those scenes as that character is being played by a person, walking on stilts, doing a voice, doing facial expressions, being a character. All of those characters. It's fucking bananas.
Dude,
Makes
like,
me so mad.
things like
Thanos motion capture. I mean, half the Black Order is just motion capture performances. Video games, bro. Like in the video games, the Last of Us.
L.A. Noire. Going
LA
back
Noire.
to that.
How old is that game?
That
though?
game.
I don't know if that was
is-
motion capture.
No, that was motion
Was
capture
it?
because it
Okay.
was one of the first games to use motion capture on real actors' faces for the what's the CP? Not CPU. What's the NPCs?
NPCs.
And what they did is they took actual actors, they put them in the mocap thing, and then they went over that and had them like read the actual lines and stuff, and that's what you get. And because part of that game is you have to read people's facial expressions to determine whether or not they're lying, so that way you can get clues and divulge that stuff from them. When I tell you L.A. Noire is an awesome game that we need to play, Charlie, like as far as like story-driven games where you have to like figure out clues to figure out what the fuck's going on. That's it, Charlie. That's one of the games we have to play because it's so. For the time that it came out, it was so ahead of its time as far as like what it was trying to do, and it's from Rockstar. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
and
mean, they make
granted,
GTA.
Rockstar does like a lot of like groundbreaking shit anyway. But this is like they were trying something completely new.
That's how I felt with Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
And the first Last of Us. Both of those games when they came out were like, wait, what the fuck? Like both of those games were fucking incredible when they came out.
And it's like you're looking in.
Because Uncharted 1 was a great game.
Yeah.
But Uncharted 2 was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Well, it was like not even Batman Begins. It was like getting the Batman TV show with Adam West and then going right to the Dark Knight. Like it was like that big of a jump, like how great it was. Like
Really?
the first one's really good and it's fun and it's cool. But then you get the Dark Knight and you're like, wait. Like the quality jump was a little too big right here. It was amazing.
But see, that's what I mean, though. Like, this is like, that's one of the first games, I think, besides Red Dead Redemption, that was like, Rockstar sat down and was like, all right, we're going to fucking tell you guys a story, and it's going to be not just like a satire on America now, you know?
Mhm.
And I love it.
I've only ever heard great things about it.
I love, like, Red Dead Redemption, you know this. I love L.A. Noire.
Yeah.
Those games, to me, like, are the definition of not only just trying new shit with games, but I mean really fucking trying new shit with games. Like really like fucking like putting pen to paper and going like, all right, we're going to make something different than what everybody else has to offer.
I've been trying to hold it. I really have to pee.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So I'm going to talk to Kyle? Yes. Sweet. Look, this is the second time you get to be on this podcast. The headphones. Okay. Hello, Kyle. He said he's gonna kill himself if they're broken. Well, they're not broken, so it's gonna be all right.
Hello.
How was your day?
I mean, it's been pretty shit.
And what did you play today?
What did I play today?
Yeah.
The game of life and death, Creighton. Don't ask me that again.
Oh man. Guess what?
Chicken butt.
I want to do a let's play with you.
What?
Like a game. I want to play a game with you.
What game?
I don't know yet. What video games do you like to play? What do you think would be fun to play?
I like killing people, Creighton.
So maybe some GTA.
I don't really like playing GTA.
Really? You can
I
kill a
know.
lot of people in that one.
I can kill a lot of people in lots of games.
That's true.
GTA is just my least favorite of all of them.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't like it.
Is it like the open world and the pressure of having to make different choices?
I just don't like the game. That mannequin's got a fat ass.
Charlie went up and slapped it the other day, but he like barely tapped it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh shit! Did they break that time?
Nah.
You're gonna slap that mannequin's ass?
I'm just trying to show the people. I'm trying to give the people what they want.
The mannequin's ass?
Yeah.
Is that what they were asking for? Oh, you got it. There you go. That's an ass right there.
Oh.
Was there somebody out there?
Mannequin's got a fat
I mean, somebody was out there. It was you.
I mean, yes, but I heard running behind me and it was really scary.
Oh, what did you turn around? Was that guy from Get Out running at you?
I really thought that. I was very scared.
Uh,
Oh my god, you don't tangle up all my shit.
she didn't tangle it up. You did when you got up and it fell.
I'm crazy. Yours is on my side now.
Huh?
Nothing. God damn it.
Nobody's picking sides, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
Hey, do you want to like wrap here in like 10 minutes?
Do you?
Yeah.
Sounds like you do.
Yeah, give me.
And if we do, we could. Oh no, wait, it's 12. Never mind.
What?
I was like, something's probably open. I'm just hungry. Hold on, let me do this. Gotta refill the tank.
What was that?
If you're wanting to wrap, I mean, we can go ahead and wrap now.
No, I mean, it's fine. I'm good. Is there anything else you want to talk about here in the last 10 minutes?
Not supremely. Nothing like super. There's some stuff I want to talk to you about real quick off stream whenever
Okay.
we're done. But we can go ahead and wrap now. I might play some games later. Anybody who's chilling right now who might be listening or lurking. So I might go live later tonight, but I'm not 100% sure on it.
Right.
But we will see.
Yes.
Anyway, goodbye.
Goodbye. We love you all.